Kristen, happy 40th. I love you, honey. Peace. Happy birthday.
Kristen is her mother, 100% her mother. Barbara was my very, very best friend.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So
my dad was a character, and he was a tough guy. The way he was brought up, the way my grandfather was, the way he was brought up, and the job that he had.
Our father was one of 7 brothers and sisters, and we all summered in the same house in Jewett in the Catskill Mountains, and it was more fun than you can ever imagine.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
The families were really close, so as a child, looking at your parents have fun, you know, I think it's something that I would hope my children look at me someday and say, boy, my mother as an adult, she had fun, you know. There used to be barbecues, and then these guys would just get out of hand, you know. They drink and throw watermelon at each other. They didn't really care. I think they thought about ways to kind of get one another, you know, in a playful way. And we used to watch all that.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Barbara idolized Kristen, as she did her 2 boys also. But it was a real mother and daughter. They would shop together. Kristen always had very fancy taste. To think later on in her life, she spends the rest of her life on a saddle, on a horse, instead of a Rolls Royce. You just wouldn't expect that of Kristen. As a child, she had very big dreams, and I think most of it was instilled by her mother.
Kristen is exactly like her mother.
You really loved Kristen's mom. I mean, you're so close with her and always talks about her. And I mean, my mom's not fun.
No.
So,
and Bobby was fun.
And she doesn't, you know, she's just not in that scene of, you know, partying and everyone coming over. She's just not like that. She's more reserved family.
She saw her mother working as a little girl. Her mother went to work, you know, and ran in all these flower shops and was successful. And, you know, I think she really got a lot of her mom's drive, but I think she is who she is on her own. I met Kristen in first grade, and we were on the playground at PS8, and I was in one of those little tunnels where you have, they had it for recess. And who comes barreling in from one side is Kristen, and she falls over me and breaks my lunchbox handle and says, "Oh, sorry," and then keeps going.
Me and Kristen pretty much were inseparable and slept in the same room and went out every weekend and had a good time.
We used to have really great times, especially in the Hamptons. Go right to Summers Beach and just sleep there. So we would get a spot at, like, 5 in the morning, and then just put towels over our heads and then sleep until we woke up, and then go have beers and raw clams at about 8 in the morning.
But Kristen was a caretaker more to her mom. I don't know if anybody knows, but she went all around with her mom when her mom got cancer, trying to find alternative methods to take care of her and make her have her live a little bit longer. But Kristen was, I think, 18 years old at that point, and was really in charge of her mother's health care. And then her father got cancer, and she's in charge of him. And she's just been, she's a rock. She's a terrific little girl.
Kristen's mom had just passed away. So she had her mom's thoroughbred racehorse, brought it in. Kristen did not know anything about horses, as far as I know. She didn't know how to ride. She came in and she was determined to learn how to ride. And she walked in there with this horse, and I didn't know her. She had her horse down at the other end. And I think she started taking lessons with this guy, Christopher, right?
Yes.
Shortly after that, Jerry, who we knew, who'd come down with us, and every night after I was done with the barn, we'd go out to eat, and we just, go out, drink, and eat, and whatever. And I invited Kristen one night, and we introduced Kristen and Jerry to hang out. The rest is all history.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day.
She had called me and said, I know this really great guy, I've known him, and he's so not what she'd expect me to go out with, because she always went for this one type of guy. And she's like, he's very different, and he's very cool, he's so funny, he's hysterically funny. And I worked as a waitress on the weekends, and she brought him in one night, and we just hit it off. I laughed, he was hysterically funny, exactly as she said. He just had this great sense of humor, and she just was, enamored with him. He was just so, they just clicked. Like they really were two pieces of a puzzle. And I just knew he was the one for her.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
They complimented each other.
Jerry was so funny that you'd get belly aches from the stories that he would tell.
Always wisecracking, always had a joke, very personable, very easygoing. But one thing I did say to him was, you better not break my cousin's heart.
Every holiday, never missed a Christmas Eve ever with Kristen, except for the night that she was engaged. Then I had to sneak Grandma out of the house so that Jerry could give her a ring.
They married.
You're in the arms of the angel, you find some comfort here.
Eventually bought the house in Bedford, and then that brought her here. I think he also found a family when he found Kristen. It just seemed like it was a natural fit for two people who were so different.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better, and some have gone, and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all.
The day that Jerry died at his funeral, the day we pulled into the driveway, I knew in my heart that my cousin was going to live out Jerry's dream. I knew that she was going to give her children the life that they both wanted.
Jerry was always a planner. He always was thinking ahead, and Kristen was doing the same thing. This farm, this place where we are here right now, I mean, this was their dream, and Kristen went ahead and made sure it happened.
City lights shine on the harbor, night has fallen down. Through the darkness and the shadow, I will still go on. Long, long journey through the darkness, long
one thing that impressed me so much was when the barn burned. And I guess this was extremely telling because the community came together to help Kristen. You know, I mean, like, how many places you know that an entire community is going to come together and help somebody?
The day that her barn burned down to a crisp, and I went in the back to see how the boys were. And little Nicholas was outside playing with his superheroes. And he turns around and I said, "Nicholas, you okay?" And he turns around and he looks at me, he goes, "My mom's a superhero." So, and I just got such a warm feeling in my heart, and I just know that everything that my cousin does, she does it well, and she's just a light in everybody's life.
Kristen is George Bailey. She is the only person I know who, in time of crisis, an entire town comes to her rescue.
Kristen has an energy and a spirit about her that I think is undeniable.
She always lets me do things like pet the hamster sometimes when it's up on the counter because the dogs are gonna get it. Kristen's really fun to ride with because she sometimes challenges you, but sometimes it's really easy, so it's really fun. And she's not as challenging as some other teachers.
Like games. Here, you have more freedom. You can stay all day, or you can just come here and hack and then leave. It's just more freedom. It's so much fun.
Just this tremendous ability to tell a great story. She ends up in just some of the most hilarious situations that you could ever imagine. It's always so much fun to sit with her and have her recount different situations or stories or people that she's come across.
Everybody's very close. She always wants everybody to be happy in their job, and it's not just a boss and employee relationship. It's, she gets involved in making sure everybody's happy beyond just working here.
She have like a amazing heart. She always smiles, she always happy.
I mean, this is a big business here. It's a lot of work, and I don't know how, really, she keeps on top of everything.
She's good at what she does, like the part of what she needs to do with the horses and keeping everything going in that area, she's great. It was the paperwork that was always hard for her.
People want to help her because it just seems as though there's so many situations where she needs help. Yeah.
She's old. She teaches people how to ride horses, and she owns a horse farm.
She only buys organic food.
How would you describe Kristen?
Bitch.
I always use to describe Kristen is a funny little word called moxie. I think if there's anyone that embodies that, she has courage and moxie and determination in a way that not very many people do.
No matter what she does for the rest of her life, I think that the most important thing for Kristen is that there are people in her world.
Like a light around Kristen. I mean, I think everybody that knows her knows that. She's very positive. People are drawn to her. It's just, people want to be around her. She just has that special something.
It is having to pay the price of two lives without the benefits of having two. You okay?
I love her, and I think she's old.
I think that a lot of people in life don't know how to listen. And I think to be a great friend and a good person, you have to have great listening skills, and Kristen knows how to listen.
The friendship is one thing, but Like just watching someone through your whole life, like every step of her way. Like I said, I know Kristen from first grade. I know Kristen from high school. I know Kristen from having babies and having challenges. And when her mom died, and then when her dad died, and then when Jerry died, it was like, you know, how much can one person be dealt? And the barn burns down by lightning. You know, she comes back, and she's just, that's just who she is, and that's why I love her.
She's had a few setbacks, but we've come out of it, and we carrying on.
I just admire what she went through and how she came out of it.
The boys are everything to her. There's not, what do they mean? They're her life. This is all for them, and this is all she has always said. This is for my kids.
That having the boys has really helped tremendously, and she's just done such an amazing job with them.
Made this barn just so she can make a living, also for us, to help us live and not be like poor. Yeah.
Why do you think she doesn't have a man?
Because she's too fucking picky. And I tell her with every year, Kristen, lower your standards.
Find the most fabulously sexy, hunky, dark, muscular, because they have to be muscular, Italian man with a tight ass that she could have for at least a week and do whatever she pleases.
And I have to say, as much as we would all love Kristen to find a terrific guy, it is just endless hours of humor, hearing about her disastrous dating stories, and the guys that she's met that didn't quite work out, and the blind dates, and...
What about the guy that took her out on a date and drove her down?
When he got sick and stuff, he was throwing up all over the place. He ballooned up.
Yeah.
And she felt so bad for him.
She felt so bad for him and drove him home.
On Girls Weekend, stays in Girls Weekend. Well, there's just a couple of things I need to share really quickly. Kristen is a party animal. Sometimes she'll party until she falls asleep at the bar and we have to remove her from the situation. One other time we went shopping and she had this cologne that was her old boyfriend's, and she sprayed it all over herself and her clothes, and all weekend long we had to smell the smell of rejection. It was awful.
You know, this ain't the first time this has happened to me. This lovesick thing. I like serious relationships, and a girl like me don't stay single for long. Cause every time my boyfriend and I break up, my world is crushed and I'm all alone. The love bug crawls right back up and bites me, and I'm back. Can't help it, girl, can't help it.
How about the gay married guy?
The gay married guy? Oh, and he's gonna be tall. Gotta be tall. Heaven forbid.
Well, put it this way, in my particular case, if anybody so much as threatens Christian, I'll be that individual's worst nightmare. That's not a threat, that's advance warning.
She's a great cook. She is a great cook. Like they usually eat macaroni and meatballs on Sunday, so I usually eat that when I come here on Sunday.
She's a very good cook. And I always, go for a nice big bowl of pasta.
Sunday dinners, just total love. We just sit around the table and just there for each other. We're just happy to be together.
Barbara and Billy were both alive today. To see how Kristen what she did with her life, especially Barbara, you know. I think Barbara would be like thrilled. She'd be so proud of her.
Kristen, happy 40th birthday. I could only wish whatever you wish for. I love you, and you know, I'm here for as long as life for both of you and I exist. So happy 40th, and I hope there's another 50 in the cards.
I love you from the moment I met you, and I will love you forever and keep on loving you. And my wish for you is that you'll always be who you are.
Happy birthday, Kristen. Best wishes and many more.
Ellos me obligaron a decir, no fue mi idea, ninguna intención mala.
Kristen, for your birthday, I wish you 40 more years plus of such an amazing existence that you are. You are such a deserving person of everything you have, everything you've succeeded to achieve in your lifetime. It's just been incredible. I am so proud of you. I love you. I think you are one of my dearest, closest friends, and I just wish you happiness, health, and good times. Enjoy it. It goes too fast. As we know, we're 40. We're old. No more on the beach dancing on top of the bars with your top swinging around.
Sweetheart, happy birthday. I'm sorry we didn't go to Italy or Las Vegas, that we're just stuck in Bedford, and I'm doing this video for your 40th birthday, but I wish you the absolute happiest birthday ever. Mwah.
Tú eres la mejor mujer del mundo.
Happy birthday, Kristen, and I hope you get everything that you want and that you have a fun time at your party.
Happy birthday, Kristen. Your hug.
Kristen, happy 40th birthday. All the best, and you have another 40, maybe another 60, 80, I don't know, but keep on going.
Cut.
Happy birthday wish, 412.
Kristen, happy birthday. Have a great time tonight.
Kristen, I know your mom is sorry not to be here. I'm going to take her place at your party and wish you the happiest of 40 years. I told you, I gave you your name. She stole it from me in the car that night, asked me what I was going to name my children, and she took my name, and you got it, and it couldn't have gone to a more wonderful girl.
Do you like?
Wait a second.
And he's like, this is perfect. Happy birthday wish, 485.
Kristen.
You've always taught us how to make lemonade out of lemons, and you, I think, inspire everybody to press on and be happy, and we love you so much. I'm so happy to have you in my family. Happy birthday.
Kristen, I wish you the happiest 40th birthday. I hope this year is filled with joy and love, and I love you. Happy birthday, Kristen.
Happy birthday, Kristen. I hope you have a wonderful 40th birthday and many, many more. We love you.
Happy birthday, Kristen. Wishing you all the best for another 40 fabulous years. And thank you once again for not killing me about your carpet.
Happy birthday, Kristen. All the best for me and 40 more, and then some.
To my cousin, I hope you have another healthy and happy 40 years to come more. And just don't do anything without me. I love you very much. You're my angel.
Happy birthday, Kristen, you old fart, but you won't be as old as me, ever. That's it.
I want you to have a really happy birthday because I love you more than anything in the world. I love you more than the universe.
Happy birthday, Mom. I hope you have
one of your best birthdays because you've worked really hard on all of this.
485.
Kristen.
512.
Kristen, happy birthday. Love you. Bye.
Happy birthday, Kristen.
Happy birthday, Kristen. Love you.
Happy birthday, Kristen. I love you. Hope you have a good birthday.
Happy birthday, Kristen. I love you.
Happy birthday, Kristen. Come around the house every once in a while and bring the kids. And next year, we'll take the kids though to Yankee Stadium and we'll go see a Yankee game.
Happy birthday, Kristen.
Happy birthday, Christian. May you have many more.
And then just say, Kristen, how much I love you, and I wish you every happiness, and may all your dreams come true, and you're getting older, and you're catching up to your Aunt Carol. And I just want you to know I love you, and I'm very happy. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Kristen.
Happy birthday, Kristen.
We love you. Many, many years of health and happiness. Mwah.
Chris, we wish you the most healthy, happy birthday. There's so many funny stories I could tell, but what I really like to say is the great woman and the wonderful friend you are, and we are so proud of you. We love you, and growing up with you has been one of the greatest blessings in my life.
I'm so proud to be your friend. I've seen you go through so much, and you've never changed. You're the same person you've been all these years, and I love you.
Kristen, happy birthday, many more. And this one is actually a special birthday because it's 40 and I've been there because I'm 48 and that's 8 years past. So to me it's like 40, you're just starting out. So don't worry, happy birthday.
Kristen, happy 40th. I love you, you're like a sister to me. And what else can I say? I love you and happy birthday.
Ditto. Kristen, happy birthday. I love you, I'm proud of you. And I wish you nothing but the best going forward.